here looking through this thing here. I'm using somebody else's roster moves, and I'm gonna pick a team, and I guess I'm gonna try to go with a nice looking team. I'm gonna go with the Knicks this time. I'm gonna see what happens when I pick the Knicks. They say I got to choose, so. And it's funny because I'm picking the Knicks, and the best player on the board right now is Chris Paul. So yes, I'm gonna go with Chris Paul. And I let him slam, till I pick again. And I have to go with a nice center to fit Chris Paul's style of play. So I don't see one right now. So if I keep going down, I might find one. I'm gonna go with Jahlil Okafor out of Duke. He's there, and I'm gonna pick him. So now my power forwards, I want to go with my shooting guard first. And it seems like the shooting guard thing is kind of iffy. So I want to go with a balanced shooting guard. I'm gonna go with Wesley Matthews at my 2 guard. And then I want to go with my backup shooting guard. It got to be somebody where I can trust and I can put in the game. He could score. So if I look at a backup 2 guard, I'm going to go, first I'm going to get my small forward out. First and foremost, I need defense. So my small forward with the defense, if you look at it, he has good defense. And his perk defense, perimeter defense is a B+. Iguodala is an A. So you want to go with a perimeter defender player. So I go with Iguodala at the small forward. But don't get me wrong, I could still pick over Iguodala and still get a nice backup, a nice starting power small forward. I think I can go with Trevor Ariza. If I go with Trevor Ariza, what's the juice of me trying to win? I want to win now. His inside D sucks. It's a D. But he can play good perimeter D. And he's a D, is a B+. So if I start him, if I look at my roster, my inside D with Iguodala is a C, but it's an A+ on perimeter. So you want to look at Chris Paul. My defense is kind of suspect right now. Well, my inside defense is a plus with Jahlil Okafor. So he might not be starting if I can't get no good inside defense. So my inside defense will have to come from somebody that can defend, and that's my center Joakim Noah. Joakim Noah, I will put in at that spot. I will plug him in at the center. Now, you want to look at how your team defender up. I got good defense so far. You see the defense so far. It's there. The defense is there, and the perimeter is right here. These three players. So I want to keep on making my defense good. I want to go with a power forward that can play outside the defense too. But you gotta look, ain't that many. But you got some that's good inside. So what the best power forward inside that's good is Taj Gibson, which is a nice power forward. His inside scoring, well, it's not that good. It's a B+. Nene's a B+, David Lee is a B+. And if you look at it, Okafor inside scoring is an A-, whereas Chris Paul is an A-. So Therefore, I don't have good inside scoring. I need a good inside scorer. So I'm looking for an A inside scorer, which could be this guy Nikolai Palovic, but I don't think so. I got a center already. So I'm trying to find that niche. And James Johnson is a good pick as a role player. But the inside D is no good. Look, his inside defense is a C. So let's see. I'm looking at the power forward, and I need an outside mid-range three-point shooter. I'm gonna go with Ryan Anderson at my starting power forward. See now, Chris Paul likes to kick out, so that's a good kick out to him. And then you look at Andrew. You want to look at a backup point guard for Chris Paul, and you want to look at the defense, perimeter defense player for a backup. And you roll down, you stroll down, you stroll down. You stroll, you're looking, but it's hard to find because they all taken in the first. So Ronnie Price is a good defensive player on the top, but he's not great. He still got that B. So is JaVale McNeil. So now you look at the playmaking sucks. They don't have no good playmaker, and looks from what I see, I have to go with somebody like DJ Augustine, but I don't want to count my money on that. So I'm gonna pick a rookie. It's always good to go with a rookie, and I'm gonna go with DeLon Wright. He's a good player, and look where he stands at this, but he's a 70 overall. He's a gamble, and he's a risk. So I'm going to take him at my backup point guard spot because he's a rookie. Now, going through this, looking for a backup two guard. Now, you see who I got so far. It's not a great team. It's not a great team, but it shows me what I can do so far. So if I'm looking for a backup small forward, now you're looking for that mid-range three-point shooting, you got to give it to Mike Dunleavy. He's a small forward, a nice. So is Marcus Morris. He's a good pickup. He's showing great numbers in the season so far. But excuse me, but I wanna win, and I wanna win now. So you looking around, and you ain't got that much good of a team that make plays or whatever. So you gotta just keep on looking. And if I look right and I think right, I'm gonna go with. No, I can't go Marcus Morris, but I'm gonna go with perimeter D. I have to go with Safalocious. Tabala Safalocious. You know why I'm gonna pick him? Because he could play defense where nobody else gonna play. See, you gotta really step up. I could start him. Now still doing the shooting guard. Andre Robertson is a good defender, perimeter-wise, but he can't stop nobody from going inside. I don't think they don't have a good defensive player out inside anyway. Looking, they can't find. Chris Paul will have a hard time finding good teammates, but not unless he keep on trying. I need a three-point shooter. I'm going to still go with players that's going to continue to develop my team, Right now, I'm looking at 2 point guards, 2 shooting guards, 2 small forwards, 2 centers, and 1 power forward. So now back to the power forwards. And now I'm looking at the power forwards again. You make life hard when you look for a power forward and you're looking for the inside D. I'm so tired right now. Just looking and doing stuff. And it's just hard trying to find that right player. So, Terrence Thomas is not in the league no more, so you don't want to freelance on picking him. They said this kid Willie Reed's a rookie, but I don't want to pick him either. Look at the overall ratings on this. They suck. And the highest is you got to pick Carl Landry. And Nick Collison. So it's like, it sucks. The mid-range is good for these 2 players right here. And plus his threes, I'm going to go with him. Because I need to back up power forward. Now, I can start Okafor at that power forward. And I could take this center right here. I could back up my center with somebody that's going to have good inside D. And to look at it, you can't find an inside D player with an A, right? So you race up back up on top. You got Delabelle with a B, Anderson with a B, McGee with a B, and Miles Plumlee with a B. And you Bynum, but he's not in the league no more. Joey Dorsey, I don't even know he'd be in the league. Nazir Muhammad, he's not there. Ronnie Terriot, nope. How about Robert Sakic? Nope. How about Shasha Khan? Nah, he's a good, nah. Slim Bowler, nah, we don't need him. Greg Ogan, nah. Chuck Hayes, too small. Bernard James, no. No. So we go back to the top again. And my viewers tells me to pick JaVale McGee. Now I'm gonna pick him because he's kind of clumsy. He's worth picking somebody to back up as a center. So you gotta look at what I'm doing here. Now I need a 3rd point guard. Now I told you I go with the rookie, right? Now my 3rd point guard is going to be somebody that I can trust and I know can shoot. And I'm going to go with Seth Curry. Now you bring the Curry brother in that can shoot. Now, don't get me wrong. He could play a lot. He could play a lot of minutes. A lot of minutes. And my 3rd shooting guard is going to have to go with, this is kind of hard, but I'm going to take Bonejaw. No, I don't want to take him. I think I'm going to go with a 3rd small forward. Now, to make this game team complete, I should go with Man of World Peace. He's in the league. He needs another shot. I'm going to go with Man of World Peace. Just to bring stability to the team. And that's the end of that draft. So, we're going to look at my team. We're going to hear the blah, blah, blah stuff that this general manager got to say. The owner got to say to me. And I'm just going to say to him, I don't understand what he's talking about. He says, hey, hope all has been well with you. I'm very excited to have you on board as the new GM of the New York Knicks. Okay, let's get right down to business. Here are my demands for this team, for this season. He want demands now. He want me to do something with this team. We have got to start thinking about the future of this team. Make the necessary trades to nab us 2 top 14 selections in the next draft. Now he want me to draft 2. He want me to get 2 top 14 selections. Okay, I'm gonna put well accomplished. I will accomplish that. I agree. I agree. This is what we need to do and get it done. Okay, let's go. The future of this organization will be bright if you can make this happen. I want to start getting more respect away from home. I want you to win at least 20 road games this season. Now you want me to win 20 road games. With the team I got, that's hard to accomplish. This is literally no way we can win that many games on the road this year because we don't have a good team. So I don't think I'm going to win that many road games. If that is truly the case, then you are literally the wrong person for this job. I want to see at least 28 minutes a game for Jahlil Okafor. He won 28 minutes for Jahlil Okafor. That means he wanted him to start. And he won 28 minutes. I'm going to put will accomplish. He will start the power forward. I wouldn't have drafted Jahlil Okafor if I didn't believe he could come right in and make an impact. I demand he gets his minutes from the coach. And I got to tell the coach, make sure you start him, make sure you get all his minutes. He's going to surprise us all. You just wait. Next, let me go over my wish list. That's what he's telling me. He wants salary cap. There's some elite talent that will be available in the free agency next summer. So I want you to make moves to get us at least $25 million in cap space. So I have to accomplish that. So now I gotta make sure how I'm gonna get $25 million in cap space. I gotta trade players. So blah blah blah. The rest is history. I gotta make $25 million in cap space. I'm ready to get started, and I'm going to start trading. As you see, I'm going with the general auto generate the draft class, and then I'm going to go here. Now I'm gonna find a trade to player. So I need help. And I need help fast. So now I gotta run around and find a legit small forward. I need him, DeAndre Jordan, but he won't give me him. So I keep going and strolling till I can get somebody. Let's see. They want Chris Paul. I'm not giving up Chris Paul, so we're gonna move around. Let me see if I get Dwight Howard. I can give up Jahlil Okafor for Dwight Howard and Cameron Payne, but I'm not giving him up. I'm not giving up Jahlil Okafor. So what we do is we go here. I don't know what just happened. Something just happened. Okay, I thought something just happened. Let me see. We go here. I'm going to put untouchables. I'm going to add Chris Paul and Jahlil Okafor to my untouchable list, right? Now you see that, right? Now I'm gonna go to teams and ask them what do they want for their players. Now, DeAndre Jordan, like I said, they won't give me him. I'm going to try Jimmy Butler. They won't give me him. I have to get a team assembled for this day. They won't give me him. They won't give me Dwight Howard now because I got rid of the players that I wanted to get rid of. I held the players that I wanted to have. So, looking through here, let me see Hassan Whitehead. They won't give me him either. This is what I hate about the game because it's kind of hard to trade players and try to get the players that you need. So they won't give me nobody. And I got the right players to look for, and they don't want to give me nobody. Okay, now we're looking at something. We got Andre Drummond. Now, I'm looking at a good team. I'm going to take Andre Drummond and Lance Stevenson. I can give up these two players. There's no problem. See what I'm getting back? I'm getting back Lance Stevenson and Andre Drummond. Bingo. I take him. Now the fans going to love my acquisition of Andre Drummond. Okay, coaches always handle that. Okay, that's right. Now, I got Andre Drummond. Roster move. I got rid of Wesley Matthews, right? And I gained Lance Stevenson. Now, to do that, now to put over here, I add player Andre Drummond. I add player Lance Stevenson. You don't want to get rid of these players. Right now, that's my starting five. I'm gonna add one more, which will be my starting five, and I will put probably nobody because I'm not set for my starting five. I'm gonna add Seth Curry because I want Seth Curry on my team. So I go here and I try to look for draft play. I got Andre Drummond. Now let me see if I can get rid of these two and get somebody for him. It's looking good now. So if I go DeMar Carroll, but I don't want to get rid of him yet. I'm gonna get rid of him, and let's say JaVale McKee. Let me see what I'm looking at now. Aaron Flower. Oh, I'm looking at decent little backups, you know? See, this is what I'm talking about. It gives you a whole lot. Look at J.J. Redick. I could use J.J. Redick. Bingo. J.J. Redick and Brandon Wright. Look, see? It works out for me. I have to save 25 million. See that? I got 14 million so far. 13 million in cap room so far. Look at my cap space. Salary cap room, 21 million. If I bring him on, it'll bring me to 19. I'm just trying to do what I have to do for my team. Questionable move, they say. It's not a questionable move because I got rid of pieces that I don't need. So now I got J.J. Redick, who might start with Lance Stevenson starting at the small forward. That's going to push it up for my team. Okay. Ryan Anderson can come off the bench. Team looking right? Right. So now you want to get rid of a couple of players. Well, we don't have to get rid of nobody no more. Him and probably, let's see. and DeLon Wright. Let's see what I can get for these two. Jeremy Lin and Tim Hardaway Jr. Shabazz Muhammad and Shane Larkins. Ooh, looking for these players is kind of hard. Okay, let's see what we can get for him. Ilyasova. See how Miami offered me a first round pick, number 18? I don't want that 2018 first round pick. I'm looking for 2016. And Golden State offered me a second round pick. I don't want that. See, now I'm talking. I give him my 18th pick for that first round pick. Look Atlanta giving up. Bam. My coach, my owner told me that's what I need. So now I'm going the right direction. I'm looking in the right direction. I'm looking at a decent team now. Okay, now I go out of here. I'm keeping this roster. Remember, I'm keeping this team. Edit. I want to change his number because he don't wear number 43. He wear number 0. So you go down and I'm editing his number. He's wearing number 0 now. JJ Redick stayed at number 4. Iguodala number 9. Okafor at 8. Ryan Anderson, he don't wear that number. Change his number. I believe Ryan Anderson wear number 33, I believe. So we don't have his number. So what we do here, we save him and Jimmy trade him. We give him number 34, which will go to Brendan Wright, which is right. 25, Cephalosius, and Stan Stevenson wear number 1. So we switch his number. The Brooklyn born native, we switch his number to number 1. And then we're going to trade these two because they don't have their right number. I like my teams with the right numbers. Josh McGraw, we keep him with that, and we keep Steph Curry. So now we go and we trade. We make trades now. Now you say, why are you trading your 3-point shooters? Easy, because I got 3-point shooters. I got JJ Redick, Steph Curry. So now you look for the number changes. We know Jeff Green is a liability to come in. He wears number 32. But Josh McGraw was wearing that number. And it's Kenneth. He can come in there and help out. And you look at Denver Nuggets, Clyde Clover, coming with number 26 or Aaron Brooks. And that's what I need. That's the type of players I need. But I don't want to give up picks. That's the problem. See, you're giving up picks. And I'm looking at if I give up these two is good players, so I can bring them in. And then balance out my attack because he can shoot and he can shoot. Okay, we're going to switch here. See, they want my second round pick. I don't want to give up my second round pick, but it looked enticing. It looked enticing with this Clyde Clover and Aaron Brooks coming in. But Aaron Brooks wears number 0. See, this is what I'm talking about. Tony Snell's wearing number 20. And it's Kenton with something, but I don't know what number he wears. I don't want to spend that much money. I'm not trying to grab too much salary caps. I don't want to grab a lot of money. I don't want to get a lot of money. This is an idea pickup right here. Jeremy Lin and Tim Hardaway Jr. I will take that. Let's see what their critics got to say. Fill in the holes. That's what they say in social media. They saying I'm filling in the holes so that way I can win. So now I go again and I'm filling the holes. I could keep Jeremy Lin at number at this spot. But what I'm gonna do with Tim Hardaway Jr. This is the problem. It's not a problem. I can work it out. It's not hard to work it out. He just got to 5 minutes. I got 5 minutes for him. I will have to 5 minutes for him, and I'm not going to try to look for minutes for him. So I'm going to try to burn these two out to get some minutes for him and get the weakest players out there. Lamar Patterson is an all rookie, so I'm gonna go with Lamar Patterson. Look, it's kind of funny because I'm trading brother for brother. That was a good trade. See, now, the reason why I'm doing that trade is because I'm only playing 12 players. Lamar Patterson is not going to be one of my players I'm going to play. He come out of the University of Pittsburgh. They say he's good at Pittsburgh, but right now I don't need him to play. So I'm trading DeRon Wright. Again, I'm trading DeRon Wright. And probably Jeremy Lin. But let me see what I can get for DeRon Wright first. I need a player under 70. If I can get a first round pick for him, I'll trade him. See, Washington give me a second round pick. I don't want that. Okay. So now we do this. We're looking for first round picks. Let me see what they want. See, they asking for too much. Now you know they got my first round pick, right? But they want my second round pick and Houston's second round pick of 17 for their first round pick. But guess what? I'm not giving up J.J. Redick. I'm going to put this like this and put this in a bottle and smoke it. Because I'm going to give them this player. See, I don't want that pick. But y'all asking to give that pick up. I want y'all to give up this pick. Give me this pick. See, they don't want to give up that pick because they don't want DeMar Wright. But I'm going to trade a player. How about Jeremy Lin, suckers? They don't want that either. Okay. That's not working too much. I'll take this because this kid is good. See, now we working. We're working with these picks. We're working. You see, I'm racking up on the first round picks, right? I'm only taking the first one. I don't want them early picks. I don't want them late picks. See, they get ridiculous now. That stupidness they be asking for. Okay, that looks like a better idea. You gonna say, why you do that? I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you why I did that. Look at New Orleans roster. New Orleans got a team that make the playoffs, right? They got a good team that can make the playoffs. Whereas Phoenix team got a good team to make the playoffs too, but they won't make the playoffs. See what I'm saying? It's a difference. They won't make the playoffs. Neither one, but I got a better pick with that. Now I look at the Knicks roster. Look how many first round picks. I got 3 first round picks since 2016. I can get rid of this and see what I can get for it. Let me see. I get rid of this, but see, they want the Lake. I could get the Lakers first round pick from Philly. Let me see. It's not gonna work. Throw 3 picks. Okay, now let me go back to start shaping up my roster. Now, as I was saying, put these players into their respective roles and give them their numbers. I know y'all like, we got rid of this leg. Well, we got him back. So you gotta get rid of him now. We gotta do a lot of soul searching. Look for this number. As you see, my thing is out of control right now. Because I did that. We're gonna look for this guy number. Which probably will tell me that his number is probably, I think I know what it is, but I'm not sure. We'll find out right now. He played for Orlando Magic, right? Looking for his number. He wears number 10, so that probably tells me that I have to look for his number now. Who wears number 10 on my team? Nobody. So that means he probably can get his chance of staying. And you know what? Nobody on the Knicks plays number 10. I think they retired number 10. But Terry Dozier, what number he wears? He played for the Boston Celtics. Yeah, he'll tell me right now. He wears number 12. He wears number 12. I'm gonna give him number 2. I'm gonna keep these players with these numbers right here. They new numbers, so it's a decent team. I have to go with. I'm gonna go with my coaching thing. My coaching depth is gonna be 12 players. No more, no less. So that means we gotta make these minutes last. So he's gonna play 32. He's not starting like Stevenson is. So these bench players with number 6 down, bring them down, bringing them down, bringing them down, breaking them down, breaking them down, breaking them down, breaking them down like bricks, breaking them down, breaking them down, breaking them down, breaking them down. Breaking them down till I establish my starters first. Everybody don't get no minutes till I establish my starters. He's gonna play about 25. Iguodala's not starting, so Sakalocious is. So he's gonna play about 25. He's gonna play about 32. Jalil before we start at the power forward, he's gonna play like 32. So that gives me 94 minutes left on my team. Iguodala's gonna be 6 man. He's gonna play 25 for that. Seth Curry's gonna come up in here somewhere because I need him up there. So he's gonna play like 18 minutes. He's gonna play like 16 minutes. He's gonna play like 15 minutes. He's gonna play like 8 minutes. He's gonna play like 12 minutes. $13 minutes. $4 minutes. So while I'm giving him so much minutes, I'll bring him down and bring him up to 10. He should play like 25, right? 20. Leave him at 25. Bring him up out. That should do it. That should increase my team center position, so I gotta bring the center down to reality. I don't have no power forward playing on secondary minutes. Everybody got it's 73 secondary minutes for the shooting guard, 54 secondary minutes for the small forward. And this thing they call users. Now, you can load these people's sliders, right? So we're gonna look for the best slider. Does this look right? To play 12 minutes? No, you don't want to do that. Nah, that's too crazy. I'm making everything. I'm making everything too. Okay, we're gonna go with this right here, this slider right here. Our first game is against the Milwaukee Bulldogs. Now, Chris Paul, you got a nice little team. Let's see what you can do with them. Going against this Bulldogs team is going to be this hard, or this hard, but we'll see. You know what? I'm going to change my lineup. Yeah, I'm gonna change my team. I'm gonna change my lineup. I'm gonna start Tim Hardaway and Lance Stevenson together. Now let's go. Let's see what happened now. Let's see what happened now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
That's right, it's here, the official start of the new NBA season. I'm Ernie Johnson, excited to be here once again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-around. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the New York Knicks. For New York, they put in a whole lot of hard work and preparation in the offseason. We saw them already in the preseason, and now all those adjustments get put to the test for a game that's going to count, and they're hoping to start out 1-0. And here we are, opening night of the new NBA season. Every club at this point can be optimistic. Some teams just looking to make the playoffs, others with much higher aspirations, Kenny.
Yeah, well, some people would say that you can start with a clean slate. But then certain people are saying we're building off of last year. So this is a continuation. But whatever happened last year to some of those teams who didn't reach their goals, they just can wash it out and start. But there are certain teams saying, yes, we are who we were last year, and watch who we are this year.
You want to come out the gate strong. Ernie, I think we're in for an exciting year. And it was a pleasure seeing you in San Tropez on our vacation.
Yes.
That's a nice aqua machine you got.
It was very surprising to see you there, big fella, too.
I was
not memorable.
invited.
How'd you like my bathing suit, Ernie?
Well, let's get it to Kevin Harlan.
I used to play with these Knicks, but let's see what happened.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. You can feel the energy here in the BMO Harris Bradley Center. The Bucks looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. And this matchup with the Knicks, hard to believe, just the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season.
And they were unbeaten against this club last season. Not surprising considering where they both finished in the standings.
Yeah, it's really plain as pound cake. They're the better team. I mean, they'll look to prove it again here tonight.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Chris Paul. Andre Drummond is out there with Okafor. That's Lance Stevenson. And it's Hardaway in at the two-guard spot.
And you know, guys, Eric Gordon was an unbelievable three-point shooter last season. 45% from behind the arc. The first time he's been over 40% in his career.
Now here's Paul, and that one's good.
That's good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Outside Gordon. Outside Irving. Count it from 12. Irving's got his first bucket of the night. You know, we were talking about Eric Gordon. He's always had great range, but not always the great shot selection.
You know, and that's a great point because, you know, we see now that he's starting to mature, starting to value every possession. And that's good news for the rest of that team.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Valanciunas sets a screen for Irving. Milwaukee the rebound. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
You know, Clark, the thing you like about Derek Favors is he keeps adding to his game every year. You forget how young he is, too.
That's exactly right. We need a reminder. This guy came into the league very early, right after a year of college. Seems like he's been around forever.
Paul passes to Okafor. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Okafor's got his first basket.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Gordon kicks to Irving. Paul with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Stevenson, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
And for Favors and his youth, he has made big strides. And in a few years' time, could be one of the more dominant bigs in our league.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Screened by Valanciunas. Just 4 to shoot. And Favors kicks to Gordon. Lets it fly. And it's good.
Ooh, good shot. Want a hand up in his face, that's all I could come up with?
And guys, with Favors, his development, you know, you forget. Sometimes it takes big men a little longer to figure it out. I mean, he's certainly been putting it together here the last few seasons.
Good block.
Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. That's good. Gordon's got 6 points. The Knicks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to Okafor. Back to Paul. Drummond a screen. Here's Okafor. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 6. The kick out to Irving. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Favors. Here's Valanciunas.
Good putback.
For that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Drummond dishes to Hardaway. Stevenson inside the three-point line. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And he gets it to go.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Knicks trail by 3. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We talked about the difficulties of facing a player like Chris Paul, and he said that what makes Paul so incredible is his court vision. He explained that there haven't been many players like Paul who can pick a defense apart with both his passing ability and his patience in the offensive sets, saying really, he can just wait you out until he sees a weakness, and that's where he attacks.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Bucks are a strong team last year at home to start the year, certainly. The whole league was marveling at their start. Much improved, Greg, from the season before, but fell off, Greg, a touch late in the season.
And Kevin, credit Jason Kidd. I mean, he got this team off to that great start, particularly at home, and they built some confidence, and that helped propel them into the playoffs. It's sad to say they were still near the bottom of the league, though, in attendance.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Paul's got 5 points so far.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
And it's Gordon penetrating, and it's sent back by Drummond. And they'll keep possession. And here is Paul. He's got 5. Okafor, the pass to Drummond. Drummond with a screen on Gordon. Off the pick. And Drummond throws it down.
That's how you do that, Drummond.
Right there, the height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's Irving.
Good move.
Wide open jump shot. He has 6.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Great D that time from Hardaway.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Paul. Throws it up high and
That's what's up.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Last season for Chris Paul, another strong season, yet quite a year for him in terms of media hype. He was as strong as ever on the court and off the court.
And that's a great point. But it kind of fly under the radar. It's hard to imagine a first-team Hall of Famer in the future could do that, but a lot of it had to do with Steph Curry kind of coming on to the scene, splashing on the scene, if you will. But he is still one of the top point guards in our league.
Bucks leading by 3. Chandler kicks to Irving. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets. You know, for Paul, you talk about the lack of talk about him last year. Very quietly came close to the 50-40-90 club.
Mike Scott's checked in for Derek Favors. A 3 ball. A rebound by the Bucks.
The 50-40-90 club, something only elite scorers reach. And Paul came close while playing point guard. He might not get the height he used to, but CP3 is very much still one of the best in our league.
Now here's Wright. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
On the wing, Green, guarded by Curry. Chandler outside. From downtown. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-point.
Oh, except for those shots. 3 shots.
You know, when I think of Wilson Chandler, what comes to mind is supreme athleticism. He can throw it down with the best of them. Yet he's still working on the other areas of his game to be more well-rounded.
Good on the second free throw. You know, back to Wilson Chandler, he's somewhat of a wild card. One of the few guys to go overseas. Remember, Greg, during that NBA lockout in 2011, he signed to play for China and didn't negotiate an out clause when he signed.
Yeah, and truth is, Chandler's...
Woo!
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Take it to the house. Take it to the house.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Outside Irving. There's the pick. The drive by Green. Here's McGarry. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Wright sets a screen. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. Irving with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Irving's shot is good.
Already, they piled up 8 second chance points.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
It's Iguodala with the drive. And the basket good.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Outside Irving. Goes back up. Got a piece of it. But they'll get another chance. Inside. Goes up again. Scott. Good. Scott's got his first bucket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Hey, Robinson is checked in for Wilson Chandler. Rozier, he's checked in for New York. He dishes it to Okafor. From deep, Iguodala. Shot is off, and Milwaukee will come the other way. Outside Irving. Green left side. There's the triple. Rebounded by Cephalosha.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Looking now at the numbers for Iguodala, how he performed last season. Last season, he averaged 8 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Robinson. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Green. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. And the wide open shot from Green. It's good from the top of the key. Green's got his second bucket of the night. Knicks trail by 9. And the foul on Mike Scott. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Rozier the pass to Iguodala. The dish to Cephalosha. New York, no good that time either. Well, if you name an offensive stat category, the Knicks last season probably last in that category. All-around problems, Greg, for them scoring the ball.
Yeah, we may have to give them a new nickname, last. How about last in fast break points, last in points in the paint, last in points per game, and then throw in bottom 3 in shooting percentage, and that spells abysmal.
And that one's good. And it's 8 points for Jahlil Okafor. Bucks leading by 9. Now Robinson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Green, the screen. Robinson kicks to Green. From deep. And he gets it to go. Green's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bucks.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Over to the wing. Rozier the pass to Okafor. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
Looking for Cephalosha. He gets it there. Dishes it to Iguodala. 1 second left. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Bucks ahead. They're up by 10. And earlier, Chris Paul told us about the depth of their roster. So important for any team.
Our bench is amazing. It's so exciting because when our bench comes in, more often than not, if we're losing, they're going to get us the lead. And if we have the lead, they're going to increase the lead. And it's fun to watch because everybody cheers for each other, too.
When your starters feel that good about their second unit guys, that's a heck of an asset that a team can have. And if you've seen Chris Paul cheering from the bench, you know that it's very, very true.
And Kevin, that's the kind of team that's always been so much fun to play on. Everybody's really pulling for one another, no matter who's playing. Even in practice, with that kind of a team, you tend to have more fun.
It's a good move, man.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. And Stevenson is out there with Brandon Wright. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Paul in at the point guard. Robinson drives in. Knicks with the rebound. Here's Wright. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists tonight. And Favors has it in the corner. And he uses the glass on the way. And the Bucks lead by 9.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And Fournier kicks to Paul. Wright with a screen on Robinson. In the corner, it's Stevenson. A second chance effort. No good. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Here's Paul. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
To the wing on the left for 3, Fournier, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Drummond, a bit of a disappointing season last year. Not so much in play, but people wanted to see a bigger leap from him. Now, his numbers are still pretty jaw-dropping. But I think he's got so much there to give.
He has a lot of potential, Kevin. And listen, I don't think his play was bad. He just had such huge expectations to live up to. I mean, player development is not a straight line, and it would have been very hard to have him take another huge leap forward. Sometimes you have that sophomore jinx. But I'm expecting a big year from him this season.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
You know, for Drummond last season, his numbers were relatively the same. The expectations placed on him were so hard for him to live up to. Maybe now those will be tempered a bit and he'll play better.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Kyrie Irving comes in for Nate Robinson. Here's Irving. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
And another thought on Drummond, a lot more was expected of him last year, and he saw more attention. Even though his numbers were close to the same, I really felt his impact on the floor was not. And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
Here's Fournier, defended by Gordon. There's the bucket. Good.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Irving kicks to Green. In it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game. And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and of course the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
That's tipped. Paul with the steal. Ahead. No good. Great D that time.
Bad pass. Bounce bag. My bag. That was a bad pass. Give me that back.
Paul with the steal. On the wing, Stevenson. Off target from three-point range.
One.
Milwaukee has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7.
Lance, you gotta give me one, baby. You gotta give me at least one.
On the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Huge hole.
We should have had 50. I should have made that layup.
Waste any time cutting through.
I passed it out.
5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooter. Green. Good D by Stevenson.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that.
Come on, bad pass, but I should never pass that either.
Irving dishes to Green. Green missing again. Knicks trail by 5. On the wing, Stevenson. No good from outside.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Green kicks to Irving. That ball is good for another field goal.
Deserve to make those. Come on, Green. Stevenson, you're not making that. I don't need you on my team if you can't make that.
Fallback option whenever they need one.
Ball passes to Wright. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Good shot.
Favors got rebound number 5 here tonight. Irving dishes to Valanciunas. The shot is off. So New York will take it the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Bucks leading by 7. Irving kicks to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game. New York calls timeout. And for Gerald Green, another productive year last season coming off the bench. Though it was a smaller role, a small step back from the season before when he started over half the games for the Suns.
Well, there was a log jam in Phoenix at the wing position last season. He certainly matured, though, as he never complained about not starting, just went out and did his job.
They double-team Curry. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Green. Here's Valanciunas. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
For Gerald Green, it's hard to not think about the star that could have been. The 18th pick in the 2005 draft, right out of high school. It was basically athleticism and upside in his game then.
There we go.
He's in the NBA now, but has improved with skills and guile in place of explosiveness.
And talking about Gerald Green, it seems like he's been in the league forever. But he was only 29 years old last season. By and large, he's avoided major injuries, so he's still got plenty of tread left on those tires if he wants to keep going at it for a little while longer.
And the Bucks making a change here. McGarry's checked in. Gordon kicks to Favors, and he gets
good pass. My bad.
Favors got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Feeds it to Snell. Okafor with a screen on Favors. Layup off the bench. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 8. Again, the points coming from Okafor. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Hardaway for 3. Gordon with the defensive effort.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Snell kicks to Drummond. Curry outside. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Poked away. Now here's Drummond. Curry attacking. Offensive rebound. Irving against Curry. Irving passes to Gordon. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup. And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open
It's just
man
so hard to
every
stop
trip
the
down.
computer.
Well, it sure
I
seems
don't understand, man. These dudes make
An
everything.
awesome display of passing for him today.
Mike Scott's checked in for the Bucks. And then for New York, Cephalosha comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Iguodala in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Here's Curry. No luck. Good D by Irving. Milwaukee leading by 10. Well, Milwaukee last year became just the 9th team in NBA history to
Get
go
the
from Greg
out of
being
here,
the worst in the league
man.
to a playoff team.
Unbelievable what
This
they
is
accomplished.
killing me with the
And they had a
bench.
tough matchup in the first round with the playoff season Bulls, however. Things didn't go well, but they did get some valuable experience from that effort.
Cephalosha's shot is good.
Boy, can he finish in the paint. That's one thing we know he's good at.
Irving dishes to McGarry. Irving kicks to McGarry. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
On the wing, Green launches it. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala. Knicks trail by 10. Cephalosha kicks to Okafor.
Bad shot, my bad.
Pass to Cephalosha. The tray. And the shot is
I
good.
didn't know who I was passing until I shot that too fast.
Now this quarter.
I got my rebound, that was good.
Confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here's McGarry. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Bucks lead by 9.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Cephalosha's shot is good.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Irving kicks to Gordon. They set the screen. Outside, Green. Kicks to Scott. Just 5 to shoot. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Scott's got his second basket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there. Making
What
it
the?
pass.
He blew the
Nice
dunk?
assist.
Bucks leading by 9. On up the court. And Green gets it to go.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Gordon against Iguodala. Here's Curry with the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Down low, here's Irving. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Bucks have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. He misses the free throw. A different look for Milwaukee. Chandler comes in for Green. And Nate Robinson is subbed in for Gordon. And New York with a change here too. Rozier's checked in.
Not a typical trip to the line for him there. He had been knocking them down today.
Takes a 3. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Irving.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
They get the rebound. Tipped away. McGarry with the steal. And so that's the end of the first half. Bucks.
Yes, guys, I'm here with Derek Favors. And Derek, a big effort for you in that first half. Did Coach call on you to come out here and be productive early on?
Yeah, I know our coach wanted me to be aggressive, and I came out and I was aggressive.
You certainly were. Thanks for the time. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. Milwaukee came out looking very confident. They led by as many as 12 points, fueled by tough defense and great offense. Looking at the scoring breakdown, they ended up going wire to wire in the first quarter, never once giving up their lead. Momentum shifted slightly in the second quarter, causing them to lose some traction, but they still ended the half up by 8. Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
Well, they're out in front tonight because of their offensive rebounding. Those second chance buckets came into play in a big way. Those are effort points, momentum builders, salvaging points off the scrap heap. You never heard me say scrap heap before. I mean, I don't even know what it means. It just sounded good.
And over to Kenny. What'd you think about New York?
Can this team please get fired up on defense? I mean, get angry, get upset. Guys are way too soft and giving up way too many good looks. At some point, you got to draw the line in the sand. Be like, okay, who's crossing this line? If you're coming over here, I'm taking a hard foul, and I'm going to resist you on defense.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of...
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
Really an extraordinary game for Green. He has 20 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
We've got Wilson Chandler. Irving is out there with Gordon. Then there's Favors.
That's what I'm talking about, Lance. Go get that.
That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Irving double team. Poke loose. Valanciunas with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Beyond the arc. It's good from Gordon on the assist.
Good shot.
14 points.
That was so much defense. That was a good shot.
Talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication. And now he's able to make a play.
And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Drummond. Milwaukee's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game.
And obviously,
Oh man, why my man it's not lighting up? I'm trying to get the rebound. I could have had that.
All-American, college All-American, NBA Rookie of the Year. I mean, the list goes on and on.
The pass to Okafor. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's New York.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Bucks leading by 7. Outside Irving. Valanciunas passes to Irving. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Stevenson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Highly decorated Chris Paul, multiple NBA all-team selections, all defensive team selections. No MVP yet. It's probably right around the corner, though, for him.
Yeah, you know what? He's only worried about one thing, though, and that's hoisting that Larry O'Brien championship trophy at some point in his career.
Well, you knew things would be different for Lance Stevenson out of Indiana, but it wasn't in a positive way at all.
Yeah, he really struggled to find a with Charlotte, the team he signed with. But remember, he was more of the point forward, had the ball in his hands in Indiana. Not the case with Charlotte, and also rumored to be traded all last season.
You know, for Stevenson, he saw a regression in almost every part of his game last year. Ended up riding the bench down the stretch.
And for Stevenson, it's really hard to readjust to a new system. I mean, he still has all the tools he had in Indy, so he could be a bounce-back candidate this year and beyond.
Favors with a screen on Paul. Irving dishes to Favors. Wide open look. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And Drummond kicks to Paul. New York, no good that time either.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Irving passes to Favors. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Favors has got 6 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's Paul. He's got 12. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Stevenson. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Paul having a good 12 points and also 5 steals. He's showing us those quick hands today, both when he has the ball and when he doesn't.
Clark, you love the fact that he's a terrific distributor, but also, how about those defensive instincts? That's also been excellent today.
Green, he's checked in for Irving. There's the lob to the hoop, and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Bucks leading by 6. Green with a screen on Hardaway. Jumper off the screen, misses off the left iron.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Wright comes in for Andre Drummond. And Fournier subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Wright. The Bucks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Gordon dishes to Valanciunas. Chandler kicks to Favors. Fires from 14. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Okafor up top. He's got 14. Okafor with a screen on Green. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And there's Green on the assist by Eric Gordon. Green's got 22. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. Oh, wow.
Rim blocker.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Bucks leading by 7.
I mean, the Knicks were bad last year, and it became evident early on. As the season grew older, more and more of their national coverage games were being pulled.
Green, the pass to Valanciunas. No good. So New York will take it the other way. Fournier dishes to Paul. Okafor kicks to Stevenson. Great D that time from Green. For the Knicks, losing a lot of nationally televised games, too. It seemed like every time they were on, they were losing. It might have been a blessing in disguise.
Well, I hope they look at it in a positive vein. It did give them a chance to focus on player development there in New York. Also allowed them to shut down Melo for the season. Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Here's Okafor. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Green and Okafor with the block. And they're able to recover. That's good.
Can't do nothing. These things keep scoring,
13
man.
points in the game.
When the stops won't come.
Paul passes to Okafor. Nice job coming off that screen. Okafor's got 6 points in the quarter.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
The drive by Green, and again, it's Milwaukee.
Every time you turn around, he's scoring. Like, what the hell?
On the wing, Stevenson. New York moving the ball around, and stolen by Gordon. And Wright pulls it down. Wright's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Fournier for 3. Can't get it to go. Gordon with the defensive effort. Bucks leading by 9. To the inside. Paul with the steal. The numbers in their favor. Here's Stevenson. Rebound, Milwaukee. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he is not.
Hope you come get Lance. Come
on. The Bucks making a change here.
I'm getting Lance.
Then for the Knicks,
why are you taking
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Wright. Tony Snell comes in for Lance Stevenson. And Curry subbed in for Chris Paul. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
They set the screen. Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Releases. Again, Curry missing. They get a hand on it. Bucks leading by 6. Outside, Green launches it. That's good. Green's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Curry kicks to Snell. The feed to Okafor. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
Hasn't shot the ball well at the stripe, going 0 for 3 so far.
Talk about a terrific game for Okafor. 22 points and 5 assists.
He's just been impossible to contain. He's been unreal in this game.
Utterly fantastic is how I would categorize that performance, Greg.
And that trip played out perfectly for them.
And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games up until then.
What the?
He had not once ever come off the bench.
Did you see the glitch in that? Did you see the glitch in that? How he missed that?
And then last year he came off the bench.
Is you kidding me?
Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
Irving's checked in for the Bucks. And a switcher also for New York. Drummond's checked in for Okafor. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what the second you gonna have?
See the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The Bucks second.
Yeah, and because of that, Kevin, they were one of the best defenses last year as a team. I mean, they led the league in steals, and that's not an easy thing to do. I mean, that's hard work and concentration.
Feed the big fella.
On the one hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. And getting back to Iguodala last season, not only did he come off the bench for the first time ever, but he really thrived in doing so. Playing the fewest minutes per game of his career, he was able to avoid some of the nagging injuries that had plagued him in the past. And so he could stick around to help the Warriors assemble that franchise record of 67 wins last season.
You know, for Iguodala at this point in his career, it's just about winning. He's had a couple of large contracts. He's made multiple All-Star teams, but now it's about rings for him. And he got one.
Down low. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Left side Curry. He feeds it to Cephalosha. Curry against Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Snell, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
See that? He supposed to block that. That was a block. You see how he moved to the side in midair?
He kicks it to Cephalosha. Here's Snell, guarded by Robinson. Drummond the screen. Here's Snell. And again, it's New York.
I mean, no one really near him, but still, he's able to knock down the off-balance shot.
Outside Irving. And Robinson wide open. He shoots.
He's gonna make that. I knew he was gonna make that.
Robinson's got 5 now.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
On the wing, it's Iguodala, defended by Scott. It's stolen by Green.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
Snell, that's good.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly. They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Curry kicks to Iguodala. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Irving, good. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Tie game in Milwaukee. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And we're set to start the action.
Hello. Hello? Hello? Yo, your card is in the mail. You didn't get to you yet? Yeah, I sent a birthday card. It should be. It's in the mail. I don't know if it got to you yet. Everybody's good. Everybody good. I'm just, like I said, I'm just moving. I'm trying to put this dresser together for Joy. And, you know, we just moved to this brand new apartment. It's nice though, like I said. It ain't nothing good to having your own, you know? Yeah, everything is good. We just taking our time day by day, doing what we gotta do. Yeah. Yeah, everything else is good. You know, I'm just chilling. Everything else is just swell. Hopefully, just. Nah, I don't mess with. I don't know nobody out here. I called your brother yesterday. That nigga's lame. I told him, I told him his kids is out here. And it's like, they can come see me. Boy, you know they ain't gonna be able to come see you. Well, just Jamal. Jamal being Jamal. He working, so when he work, he work at night, and he be tired during the day. So you know, he get up 5, he get home 3 o'clock in the morning, he be tired. That's bull crap. Cause I worked. I know. Jamal that's just Jamal. That's Jamal. That's just Jamel. That's what I'm saying. Jamel gonna be Jamel. I don't understand that dude. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. Huh? I don't know why he ain't send no pictures. Jamel just, I don't know. Jamel just doing Jamel. That's what I understand.
And if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat.
Jamel just being Jamel. I try to tell him every time. You need to get yourself together, man.
And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Rozier's out there with Hardaway. Then it's Lance Stevenson. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Okafor in at the 4 spot. Stevenson can't hit.
Early on,
he always saying, he says to me,
but later in the game now,
yo, how, he like, what he
he
said to me, he asked me for something. I told him, I ain't got it, man. He asking me for stuff like, I ain't got what you always asking me. I think he asked me for something like, I think he asked me for like $50 for his son. Birthday or something. I gave it to him, right? But he said he would give it back, and he never gave it back. So it pissed off my wife. Like, he ain't never getting nothing from me. I was like, what happened? He was like, he's supposed to give me back my $50. He never gave it back.
To the right side. Drummond with a screen on Gordon. Here's Rozier. No good. Some solid defense there from Irving.
I love him too. I love him too. We went through a whole lot together, but he at the same time he think he's trying to cheat us like we somebody, like we different from, like we somebody in the street or something.
And that's exactly what we're getting. You know, kind of packing it in for the sake of being better in the future can possibly work in New York for a year or two.
I haven't talked to BJ since Uncle Lamar funeral.
There, if you don't start making some progress towards winning, pleasing basketball.
Rozier, the
I haven't seen him since Uncle Lamar. Huh? Yeah. Well, your card is in the mail, so if it don't get to you, it probably get to you. I don't know when it's gonna get to you, cause. Yeah, I keep saying I'll put the money in your account. I just gotta wait till my other check clear. All right. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh. Yeah. Right. That's for your sieges, right? Alright. Alright. Love you, bro. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I got you.
Height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Irving dishes to Valanciunas, and that one's good. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Stevenson. Here's Drummond. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Favors sets the pick for Gordon. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Back to Okafor, and stolen by Favors. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
New York calls timeout.
You know, as I watched Derek Favors last season, he continued to develop his offense. He was a big, unpolished athlete coming into the league, had some conditioning problems, but now it seems like he's on track to be a force as a power forward.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for New York. Paul comes in for Ogier. Knicks trail by 6. Hardaway kicks to Okafor. The rebound by the Bucks. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Gordon. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
The drive by Paul. Drummond passes to Hardaway. New York moving the ball around. Valanciunas against Iguodala. Hardaway from outside. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Gordon kicks to Valanciunas. Softly drops in the floater. And it's a 10-point Bucks lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top. Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
Okafor sets the pick for Paul. To the paint. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Okafor.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
Pass to Drummond. Paul outside. Drummond dishes to Okafor. Pass to Paul. Drummond with a screen on Irving. Paul passes to Drummond. And he jams it with authority.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And so it's Milwaukee now. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Irving kicks to Gordon. To the paint. Here's Favors.
What a game for Favors. He's got 15 rebounds, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half. But they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
The dish to Hardaway. Lets it fly from 18. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Milwaukee leading by 5. Irving drives in. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Here's Gordon. That drops. Gordon's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Shot's good by Iguodala. Here's Irving. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Irving attacking, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 23.
Man, every time I try to light up my man, it's not lighting up.
He's definitely feeling it right now, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's Paul, and again it's New York. Here's Irving. Feeds it to Gordon. That's tipped. And Milwaukee has possession. Valanciunas dishes to Irving. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. The Milwaukee Bucks ended last season 41 up and 41 down, a perfect 500 mark, and they were the epitome, Clark, of average at the end of the season, and as you can see, even during it.
Well, they're a young team, but at one point 17-17, also had an 11-11 record against the East and 6-6 against the West.
On the wing, Irving. The shot by Chandler, wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Chandler's got 7 points here in this quarter. Knicks trail by 8.
And the Bucks were average last season. I mean, they were 17-17. Also 7-7 at home, 10-10 on the road, 5-5 in the games leading up to that. So in every measurable way, they were 500.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Irving. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that. You know, just thinking back to that Milwaukee factoid again, I mean, the odds that we'll ever see something like that happen again are minuscule. I mean, that team was just destined to end up 41-41. Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Paul against Irving. There's the triple. Kept alive by New York. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Did a good one for Drummond. He's got 10 rebounds and 3 denials. Excellent defensive presence on the glass and delivering some of that shot blocking skill too.
He has really just owned the paint. Well-rounded performance.
Andre Drummond is a big guy. At the NBA Draft Combine, he measured 7 feet tall with a 7'7" wingspan. And he tipped the scales at 280 pounds. That's a super heavyweight, my friends.
Chandler with the steal. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. In the corner, Irving with it. Screened by Valanciunas. And Green with the basket on the assist by Irving. And now it's a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Iguodala kicks to Drummond. It's stolen by Green. Now the Bucks moving it up. Green leading the charge. It's deflected. They recover it. And he gets it to go.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Tim Hardaway Jr., the son of the great Tim Hardaway Sr., had a very good rookie season. However, last season, Clark, not the improvement that some were hoping to see on him.
Kevin, you knew the expectations were going to be high going forward, very high. But sometimes you step back before you move forward. He only shot 39% last season, very low for a guy of his caliber.
New York calls timeout.
And we were talking about Hardaway Jr., and he had a very good shot coming out of college. Does a good job of freeing himself off screens, plays with good energy and intensity. For this young man, I believe the sky is the limit.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek Fisher had some words for his team over that last break. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets him going.
Passes to Valanciunas, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
You know, with Hardaway Jr., it's not my thing to compare guys to other players, but he could use a little bit of his dad's quickness in ball handling. Tim Sr. was one of the best in the league at getting his own shot and getting shots for others. If Tim Jr. can get half of that in his game, his star will rise.
And that one's good by favorites.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Knicks trail by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. .156 left in the fourth. Irving against Curry. Here's Valanciunas. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's 13 points now for Valanciunas.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Okafor with the steal. Here's Curry. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're leading by 12. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Knicks trail by 12. Here's Paul, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his fifth foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Curry kicks to Okafor. New York moving the ball around. That's a two from Snell, and Chandler sends it back.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will. They're losing their concentration here, guys. Some sloppy play going on right now.
Yeah, 2 turnovers in a row, and that's always a recipe for disaster. And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Bucks.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, Steve, and in the end, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, Clark, and that's all part of the story.
That's right, Kevin. I mean, this is by no means a runaway that it might appear to have been. I mean, it was a scrappy performance all the way through.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
No surprise here, just a big-time performance for Irving. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
There's the bucket, good.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Here's Irving. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. And taken away by Paul. Pulls up for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Outside Irving. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but Clark, a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd was not going to let this one slip away.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Nate, this team has shown in a game like tonight that everyone is contributing in their own individual.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Kyrie Irving.
He's flat out dominating. I mean, you see the kind of...
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just...
Let's see that I gotta make a lot of changes here. A lot. I can stay with Okafor and Chris Paul. Those are my. That's what I got to change. That's it, folks. That's what you're gonna get today.